My name's Charles Beckinsale. I'm 31 years old and from Jindabyne, Australia. My mum started bringing me down for winters. She wanted to ski instruct when I was 12 years old. So we started doing seasons in Jindabyne, Australia back then. When I was 16 years old, I got picked up by DC on the Australia-New Zealand roster. And I started doing winters in Whistler, Canada, 5 months a year. So I was lucky enough to kind of start going overseas younger and getting to ride some of the best parks in the world at that time. So when I started working park crew, it was when I was 15 years old, and it was at Thredbo. I started working there just on day crew, and then from that point, by the time I hit 18, the terrain park manager at the time blew his knee out, so I stepped into that role with a friend of mine, Sam Towers. The cat drivers were pretty old and crusty, and it was just always got a bit tense and a bit frustrating. You could see what you wanted built, but you couldn't explain it, or they couldn't kind of see what your vision was. And from that point, I made the decision to go and learn how to drive cats. I got a job driving snowcats at Squaw Valley in California, and that was my rookie year, and I've been doing it ever since. I guess when I was younger and Snowpark New Zealand was this big thing, I went there and rode one year, and Snowpark just had this magic about it. Everyone was just like, oh, it's the place to go, it's where everyone rides. And I always thought, I wonder if we could do that in Australia. It was always my dream, and it seemed pretty far-fetched. And Perisher came to me a couple of times and said, we want to do the best job we can, and we've got the resources, and would you be interested in coming over? And I thought about it for a while, and felt like a bit of a traitor because Thredbo was my home mountain to start with. But what we've been able to do here in 4 years is it's been everything I've worked towards. So I'm really just really happy that everyone comes here and rides. It's cool. I'm going to Saas-Fee in Switzerland to build the Pro line, like their big jump line, and it's a private business I've kind of started. It's the first time I've gone out on my own, and it's basically I'm going there with one of the guys that works with me here, Brandon Dodds, and he used to work with me at Squaw Valley. He's a great park builder as well, so we're going to go there and work together with the guys at Saas-Fee and build a world-class slopestyle jump line so that we can actually have all the top riders come straight from here to there. I stress a lot about the injury side of it. When we build the big photo shoots on Blackcomb in spring, I usually don't sleep too well for the 2 weeks leading up to it. Just as you're building it, you sit there and you're looking at it in the cat and you take a photo of it each night when you leave, because the thing a lot of people don't know is when you're sitting in a cat for 10 hours a night and you're working on something, sometimes you might start telling yourself, yeah, it looks okay, when you know that it probably doesn't. So I find the best way to do it is if I take a photo of it on my iPhone when I leave, and I wake up the next morning, I have a look at the photo of what I'm building, because the photos don't lie. And to me, safety is the biggest thing. You don't want to build something that's 100 feet and have people turn up and trust your work and then break their necks or break their backs or blow out knees. There's a lot of responsibility on the builder to do a good job and a safe job so that they can get what they came for and leave without being injured. Key to happiness is making time to snowboard, and I haven't been very good at that this season. And for me, there's nothing better than to be able to hit a jump you've built and just feel what everyone's talking about. If they're excited about it and you hit it and it's just the transitions match and you get that flight time and the hang, it's just, once everything matches, there's no better feeling to me than riding it.